want to let y'all know I made mistakes. I know I have a past, but right now it's about me moving forward and earning the trust of all these 32 teams out there, you know. And by saying that, I'm a competitor, and I know what I'm capable of doing, so I will be throwing tomorrow at the combine.
How's your shoulder?
It's great.
Jameis, why is it exceptionally important for a quarterback to have a short memory after making a mistake on the field?
I mean, because this is a game where you can't turn the ball over that much, and it's also a game where a short memory will give you a long time in the NFL, you know. And I'm always a positive guy, so I never view the negatives, and I never even think about negatives at all.
Why were they spending so much time on your shoulder today?
They didn't spend any time on my shoulder today.
James, what is the shoulder issue? Did they do some extra examinations? Did they find something that they were concerned about?
I had an MRI just like everyone else. You know, I've been playing football since I was 4 years old, and my shoulder has been fine.
When was that MRI done?
Sir?
You're not feeling any discomfort at all?
No, sir. I got the same shoulder I done had the past 2 years at Florida State.
When was that MRI done?
James, how do you intend to earn the trust that you talked about just a minute ago at the start?
My actions. You know, I got to do everything by my actions, and it's not time to explain about what I'm going to do. But when I do get to a city and to a team, you know, I plan on getting involved in the community, you know, and create an image, a positive image, and put everything else behind me.
When was that MRI done?
The MRI was done yesterday.
Thank you.
Jameis, did you see what Lovie Smith said about you a couple days ago? How he basically said, look, I can understand some of the things he did. They weren't all good, but he was exonerated of the rape allegation, and some of the others, it's just immaturity. Did you see what he had to say, and if so, how did you feel about it?
I didn't see what he had to say, but my job as a quarterback is to be the face of a franchise, and any franchise that is, and I got to do that, you know, and my job is to win games and hopefully win Super Bowls, you know, and I know that that's a big responsibility. You know, this is a job up here, and whatever behind me is behind me, so it's a new face.
Is your baseball career over?
Right now, I'm just focusing on football. You know, I'm a quarterback, and this is actually the first time I've ever just had an off season just to work on being a quarterback. I've been playing baseball. I mean, I was a pitcher. That might be why the shoulder thing. But, I mean, this is my first time having an off season, you know, and I love it. I love just putting everything to football. You know, I'm a quarterback. This is what I do.
Jameis, what have teams asked you about the off-field incidents, and what do you tell them?
Not much, you know, but what I do tell them is I have to earn your trust. You know, and I can't talk about the situations or anything like that in the past, but what I can do is prove to you and let you watch me grow into being the face of your franchise.
Alabama linebacker Trey Dupreece and Oregon linebacker Tony Washington, table 6.
James, you believe the interview process is even more important than maybe even what you do here on the field at the combine, maybe in the pro day?
I believe everything that happens here is very important. You know, I don't look at any part as being, you know, more important, because this is our first job interview. You know, of course I want to make a first impression, because first impressions last a long time, but I also want to be about what I'm saying. You know, I'm a young man, but now I'm going to the next level to take a grown man's position, and that's important to me. You know, football is my passion. You know, I've been doing this since I was young, and I know the responsibilities that I have to take upon when I'm going to be the face of someone's franchise.
A lot of people have you and Marcus Mariota as the top quarterback in this draft. Why did they pick you instead of him?
You know, I'm not into no competition type of thing. You know, I'm out here to win games, you know, and be the face of someone's franchise. You know, this is not no competition just between me and Mariota, because one thing about me, I plan on winning the Super Bowl the next year, so it's going to be Jameis versus Peyton Manning's and Jameis versus Tom Brady's. You know, I want to be viewed like that. You know, this after all this combine stuff, you're not going to hear no more about Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota. But I want my name to stay relevant for the next 15 to 20 years of my career.
Jameis, Bryce Petty said that your greatest attribute is how you compartmentalize things mentally. Marcus Mariota said that all motivation comes from doubt, though you have to have that short memory you talk about. As far as mental aspects go of your game, which of those do you do well, and which do you use to go out there to fuel yourself?
Well, definitely, compartmentalizing is all a form of confidence. You know, when you got confidence in yourself, you can go out there and do anything and still believe in yourself. And one thing about me, I'm always staying positive. So I'm a confident person. People may think that by that as arrogance, but I'm just out there confidence because when my team look at me, they gonna see a smile on my face because I'm gonna tell them, you know what we capable of doing, and we not finna go down with no loss because all we want is a W, and that's the main thing.